Hello boys, my name is Kuryoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Donkey Kong Adventure. The last video we left off on, going through the third area, the jungle. We had just finished Battle 4, and now, we delayed because, in case you haven't already noticed, we're on the final battle now, pretty much. And if this ends up being the final battle, then we'll get to see the ending to this game. I know we've been going at it for quite a bit now, but this is a DLC, so it is expected to be shorter. However, it does have some DLC challenges that were added recently, which I don't think were initially there. So we're going to have to do those too, but first we still have to, like, clear the thing, so... yeah, we'll make Cranky a bit dizzy for no reason, and then we go. Just like Bowser. They're gonna be fun right into the action here. We also found the main part of the washing machine entirely. At least where that ended up. He just tries to hunch him, but to no avail, okay. Alright. This is the final boss battle of this area, and no, I'm not telling you my skill set, because I already showed that off in the last episode. So now he's known as Mega Rabbid Kong this time. Bigger, stronger, but darn interesting. He starts right in our face, and he has this shield that is constantly protecting him. So, he only has in health, but by default he has healing, this time as a shield protection, which is kind of interesting. Okay, I am gonna do what I usually do here, but I also have to do other stuff. Ooh, I just realized Donkey Kong can't carry Cranky but also get the extra bombs. Because, yeah, see, like, this is something Donkey Kong has to pick up and throw. So it seems like the only way to realistically damage this thing is to either damage Rabbid Kong so he gets protected, or throw TNT with Donkey Kong, which he can only do once every turn. So, yeah. Thankfully the turn setup seems pretty easy with Donkey Kong. We don't really have much of a choice of what to do with him either. We pretty much have no choice but to just keep attacking either the shield thing or attacking him directly. One of the two. I think only Donkey Kong can pick this stuff up. Okay. Well, we haven't seen him do the thing for now. We need to actually see what he does first. because I know there is that shield thing. So, we use that on him. The attack sacrifices some more shield HP, so I guess technically we have two things we can do. We can either throw a bomb directly at upon himself, or we can throw it into the pool to damage it directly. Either way, we have no choice but to attack for a little bit and do some other stuff here. And we pretty much have to attack constantly. But at the same time, there's also some minions over there, like these Ziggies. And I don't want to deal with them for too long, obviously. So we're gonna use that. That ended up working out, thankfully. Peach will probably just stand on this side attacking, while Donkey Kong's gonna throw a TNT or something every turn. That's pretty good. So, any damage we do to the attack setup also typically does damage to the shield, but each time we do damage to him and he doesn't have stuff, he will do combos. He also does bounce from the looks of it. Have a good shield plan with him anymore. A move like this. Ideally, we want to do something that hits both of those at once, but it doesn't really matter who we target, because it's still gonna deal about the same damage anyway. So I think realistically, we just want to focus on doing this instead, or try to find some way to hit both of the other stuff at once, but otherwise it's actually pretty obvious what to do. Okay, we can't use that more than once, but we can use multiple of the same things here. So, yeah. Thankfully, Donkey Kong has a very, very easy turn that doesn't really require much effort. So we pretty much just have to pick up the various bombs and just throw them into a pool to just do a raw 300 damage each time. We can also use Cranky's enhanced range to do more damage as well. Whereas we kind of just have to fire on the enemies as much as we can. Also, Cranky doesn't really do much damage from afar now that he's... So what I should do is move him somewhat closer to the spot on purpose. Have him on this other side. If we can be closer, we can do some more damage. Otherwise, we pretty much just have to keep attacking this thing non-stop. And ideally, we can have it done in about turns, maybe later even. Otherwise, he'll just keep on healing, but unlike the previous healing setup, it is no longer infinite, which means we do have a way to get out of this eventually. Otherwise, just like the other setup, it can be very tricky. Also, I just realized should have had them on the top ledge here. But we have more smashers though as well. As if that could get tricky enough. Probably be easier to just heal now rather than later, since she did take a lot of damage. I think I'll just have her take the spot up top here, because this boss doesn't seem to have a good range when it comes to melee stuff. Oh, are you kidding me? That doesn't have enough range still yet? That's one thing I was worried about, I guess. Oh wait, I could get it back, but I have to do something weird, like to go for this pipe, and then that gives me the range. Sorry guys, I'm not being worried or other stuff. I just have to do a more wacky turn compared to usual. Okay, that's not nearly close enough. So if you're wondering why I do this, is because even with the maximum range, apparently Donkey Kong cannot reach the next vine without doing a specific setup. So to do it in the safest way possible, also Cranky needs to move pretty much immediately. Don't really have much of a choice. Probably won't be able to do much because of that. Probably have him take out that Ziggy just to be safe. Then I should need to do is do this, doing other stuff. So I could still use TNT on the bomb, but at the same time also do something else. I should actually position over here. Well, that is if the thing can... Oh, okay, yeah. Dang it. Sorry if this turn is taking really long time, but it is a very awkward turn. Don't want to stop on the third platform ever. Don't want to hit too early, or I'll stop my turn earlier than I wanted it to. But I also don't want to do nothing either, or else I'm just gonna make this a lot longer than it needs to be. By the way, I like that it is indeed Rabbid Khan's theme that plays here. I figured that what was going to play for this battle, and it's just perfect. Okay. Cranky is very close by, though. Eventually we can pick him up as well. Now, can't see him, so we're just gonna attack. Peach will probably just attack normally. Okay, I did say I was going to do the attack setup specifically with me, right? And I was not lying when I said that, so I do want to take this guy out. This is just a safety thing. It's not required, but that's fine. We'll get it next turn. I will not use that so early. Then, we'll do something fun. We're gonna attack Rabbid Khan instead. Like I said, it doesn't really matter who you attack. The shield still takes damage, so you can get both of them hit somehow. That's probably the next best thing you can do. Okay. I'm gonna skip my turn because I don't think Cranky is in range to hit the boss that I want. Oh wow, okay, so Cranky is pretty much this other character, the other thing and setup. Oh my. This is not a good setup. We might not finish this barely until the very end. Well, at least she has a shield. But she still doesn't have to heal for a turn. Alright, well, we should be okay now. Not sure if I want to attack the Smasher necessarily, but at the same time, it's like, it's not really that close to Donkey Kong, really. So, you know what? Let's do it. Actually, do we do the signal? Or, I don't know. We'll just, first. What? Okay, interesting. That range didn't trigger. Alright, so now the thing should be blowing up. Oh! Oh, we don't even have to take him out. It just ends. What an anticlimactic battle. Here I was, thinking we were gonna have to... Oh, no, we get trapped in. But we at least destroyed the big part. Torch Song for Rabbid Con is the name of this chapter, and yeah, we pretty much got that done. What an anticlimactic battle. I thought there was gonna be a lot more to it, but yeah, Rabbid Con kind of sacrificed the stuff, and I guess, yeah, once we got that thing done, like all 300 of it was, we were able to get it done. Battle was pretty easy. I actually did it pretty fast compared to the last time I did the final boss. Although it was pretty easy once I recognized what to do with Donkey. Like being able to do 2,000 damage that round. You should easily be able to win by round 4. Guaranteed. As long as you do that one turn with Donkey every time. Whew! Is everyone okay? Hope that was a great cough. And no, that wasn't a fake setup. People literally coughed. Great. The temple collapsed, plunging us headlong into the caverns underneath. You don't think there are mole people living down here? Or centipedes? Centipedes give me the heebie-jeebies. Perhaps even the pale moonlight barely penetrates the gloom down here. My sense of sight, language is all but lost. I'm forgetting what things are on the surface. Looks like help. Peach must be losing her mind. Rabbid Peach, where are... Oh, there she is. Peach, how can you moonbathe at a time like this? You should be panicking blindly like me. There's no phone service this far down, right? Now she's pal. Just, I'll take it. Enough, we ought to get a grip. Ratcon is still out there controlling the banana market with an iron fist. We need to carefully find a way out. This is a dungeon after all. There's bound to be traps and spooky dungeon stuff. Oh, that's why what the trick was. That was actually the boss of the third area. And now we actually have to do even more stuff now. Turns out it was just a miniature boss we had to deal with. That wasn't actually the proper Rabbid Con battle at all. Wow. Big surprise, actually. Massive surprise, in fact. I'm not going to give Donkey Kong a secondary weapon. Instead, I'm going to go in the order that I usually do. And do this. And also, I'm going to give you Vamp back. I think that's probably safer to have the healing. Even though the extra damage against Smashers could be useful. But we'll give Cranky and Donkey Kong his weapons, because they seem to be more effective in combat with them than without them. Then probably next I'll do Donkey Kong secondary weapon, and then I'll do Rabbid Peach later. Ooh, what does this do? Does it actually just let us escape right away? Okay, sort of. It takes us back to the area just before the battle, but now the entire area is ruined, but the washing machine is still here. Interesting. I don't think anybody's ever taken that spot before. I think they personally just gone in and did other stuff. But anyway, I figured that there would be a lot more to explore, since we haven't even come close to finding all the puzzle stuff, let alone saving. So I guess it was a nice, easy boss battle, but that's because it wasn't the true final boss. It was actually just a fake one. All we did was destroy his thing, and that was about it. So now we actually have to fight him for real. So yeah, hope that didn't surprise a few people, but yeah, newsflash, that wasn't actually the final boss. And it still looks like there's a lot to do here before we can finish stuff. Still plenty of chests to find too. We don't even know how much there are. Okay. We did get some more upgrades though. We got, in fact, we got a lot of ruins from that last battle, so we should be able to upgrade our stuff as well. But before we can go on, or at least before I want to go on, we're faced with a very, very tricky puzzle. As if puzzles couldn't already get a bit trickier. We already had kind of a complex one before, and now we have to do even more. Now what? Okay, we can't use this here. In fact, we have to use it somewhere, but I don't think it's usable here. So, yeah, okay. Well, looks like it's gonna be one of these lawn boy puzzles here. I'll push this pretty far across here, and ooh, we can actually do a few things with it though. We could push it to the end right away, but if we want to get a secret, we need to hit all these red stuff, red switches first. So we'll hit this one. Okay, alright, never mind. We need a second switch for that. So we'll have to find some way to get a second chest somehow. Alright, okay, I figured it out now. At least this part. At least I think I have. If it lets me push all the way around the loop. Yeah, okay, it does. Okay, that gives us the green switch, which finally lets us get our second fear. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, in case you haven't noticed, yes, this is another one of those, special super puzzles or whatever. Where, to get through it, we have to throw a thing on each switch. I still think that's kind of a hilarious animation you can do, by the way. Just, if you spin in one place, you make Cranky get dizzy. It's so funny. I didn't even know that you could do that until this part. It's also quite different, because, like, before the segment, Rabbid Peach was actually the lead character, not Donkey Kong or the other characters, which is what I initially thought was going to originally be the case, but then when they just decided to use this as a to make himself go faster, yeah, now he's kind of the lead character now, yeah, clearly. It's kind of funny, all things considered. Alright, that gave us the third chest. Now to get to the next one, we will have to set heist one of these blocks. In fact, to make it safer, since I don't think we need any more, we're gonna have to just move both of them. Question is, where do we... I don't know if we need both of these, but I feel like we do, considering all the that are on that other side spot. Ooh, didn't want to go there. Go here again. Okay, this doesn't take us anywhere here, but we can fix one of these other ones while we're here. And actually move this one down a different path. That should give us the stuff we need to finish this off. Okay, that one we don't really need, I think, but time I feel like it'd be easier to use all of these, so we'll just assume that we have to use all of them. So we'll use that to go there. I get it, you can skip having to use that one if you want. well, I guess before I think of anything else, let's send that off there, and then we can use this to get our chest. Except, for some reason, it wouldn't move. I'm pretty sure I was clicking the button at least times, so... Yeah, okay, now it moved. What the heck was that for? Oh, I get it now. I get it now. This whole puzzle thing is a trick, and you actually do need both of these, so I was correct somewhat. But we're in kind of a bad scent now, because we have to go back around to the right. I sent it up thinking that it was going to be at a good spot, but it's out. We needed that block, and think this for that, because we needed it. Oh, there was that. See, I initially thought there was only one there, but there's a second one. There we go. Our silver collectible. And this is where we actually have to go. And yes, this is our third area. In case anybody hasn't noticed. Alright, now we have to do lots of different skills. Donkey Kong's finally gonna get Hairy Iron damage, and I'll improve his Gru range a bit. I'll probably try to get another cooldown, then maybe traction, and then start building up his range. Or actually, let's get him this, since we haven't seen that yet. Maybe that'll be useful for the next battle. Rabbid Peach. Let's max out your other stuff here first. Then next time, I'll get shield recharge on you, and you should be as protected as you can be. That should mean you can use that every other turn. Then, Rabbid Cranky, he gets jump damage, and then we are gonna build in some movement. Starting with this. Then give him at least one pipe range, maybe more later. And maybe give him some team jump range and some dash damage. Although it's only one set, so I'm not sure if you really need a 40 dash. The Grump Jump is his main damage dealer. I'm gonna skip this long story thing, because that's not really that good. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna be building red with him. Maybe just balancing this out a bit, giving him some range. I think him having range in particular could be good. Alright. Well, enough of that. Yeah, I figured that we would have as much to do. Okay, we technically do have enough time to do this battle, but it's also kind of a... So, I don't know. You know, considering the battle we just went through and considering the other segment, I'm going to say that I don't think I have enough time for this, so I'm going to end this episode right here, guys. Sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed, though. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe later we'll do the finale, but I guess first we have to get out of this creepy cave. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.